I'm going to tell you all right now, I didn't want to do this. I was forced. My hand was forced tonight to be here to try to entertain you guys. To coin a phrase. No, honestly, guys, thanks for joining.
Yes.
First off, Tracy over at Texas Plug Riches was
Yes.
first. Thanks for joining. She ain't going to be here, but
Yep.
thanks for stopping by.
J-Man with Metal Sharks.
J-Man from Metal Sharks had stopped by. Bill, Papa Rouse, What's in the Dirt? Thanks for stopping by. See, Beard and Risha had stopped by.
David
Alfonsetti's art, Wild Man Digging, and yes, guys, I know you all you're not moderated yet. We're still not on our other, but now if you guys have been seeing CC134,
that's us. Yeah. Metal Detecting with Randy, welcome. Good to see you.
We was over in the
Bad Idea Lab
over at Madison, Maine. DF Digger and them guys tonight as CC134. That's Clark's Cove Metal Detecting. Yeah. Okay. 13 is the letter M in the alphabet. 4 is D. So CC Clark's Cove 134 Metal Detecting. It's really simple. It's just an abbreviation of R. And some of you guys out there have stickers that has CC134. So there's no excuse for you not to know who we are as CC134.
But it's just a temper until we get Google.
We'll get this crap worked out. If we don't, we'll take it from there. But actually, we just went over to Joe Bob Brake channel and changed his name. I was going to anyways get rid of that. So
Autism, Magnet Fishing with
Mary. She's seen that. She didn't know. I know she didn't know who CC134 was.
Oh, I'm 95%.
So I had to explain, had to educate the savages, so to speak, I guess.
I have been guilty of using that.
But yeah, and we was, like I said, we was over at Madison, Maine, DF Digger, and Mason Merck, and I love that bell they found, and I don't know they said, but I typed in there, I said, because they was showing all their Crodal bells.
He was being a smart aleck.
I told him, I said, I need one of those to put around Melissa's neck, so that way I know where she's at.
I'm surprised he don't have a cowbell around my neck.
I have some out there at the house.
I'm such a heifer.
Still out there at the Hey, I didn't say that, guys. She said that one, not me.
Did we say hello to David Alfonsetti?
I said hello to David Alfonsetti.
And Bad Idea Lab?
No, I did not say hello to the Bad Idea
and Mary.
Lab. And Mary.
And of course, Cynthia.
Mary, quite
Metal Detecting with Randy.
Randy and Cynthia and was
I hope we have not
Pat in here.
Pat.
Okay,
yes,
Pat. I see Madison, Maine popping in.
Hey, Richie. Good to see you. Jersey Ray Diggs just let y'all know surgery was moved up to Thursday from Saturday. So after Wednesday night, we'll only be lurking in lives and will not be streaming for a few weeks.
What are you trying to say? Remember.
Quick recovery on all of that, Rachel. Hope things go well.
But yeah, we're
Cynthia, let me tell you, we're going out to the Cove tomorrow, and I'm going to get the rest of my frying pans.
Yeah, actually, tomorrow we're detecting tomorrow. It's going to be 62 degrees tomorrow. All 62. The snow's gone. We had some rain move in, so the ground is definitely soppy. But we were going to go get the side by side and go home site hunting tomorrow.
That was the plan.
But we are going to the Cove, but we're going to come back here then and just detect here at the new house, and see what we can find here and throw a video together. I have no video for Monday. It wouldn't matter because I can't upload anything over at Clark's Cove Detecting right now. I'd have to upload it to the CC134 now, and I really don't want to do that right now. So it's be best. So by next Monday, hopefully I'll have this Google thing worked out.
Right.
And I do have a short that I'm going to put out too, once again, until I can get this stuff worked out. And only thing I could do with our video is, I guess I could film about it.
That, Mary.
Now hear me out.
I'm listening.
I could film it, upload it to my Play Home Memories. Then we could go live and I could turn the camera around and play the video live. Now that's a thought. I don't know if anyone's ever done that before or not.
That's a thought.
If I can't get my Google going. But no, we're going to get it.
Yeah, it'll get figured out.
Yeah, I got one message that said I need to wait like 7 days. So it's been like 4.
Cynthia says, go get those attitude adjusters.
But yeah.
There's a lot of things that'll work for that, Cynthia.
But the weather has started warming here. And like I said, all the snow's gone.
Congratulations on that, Mary. Awesome.
Yes, we heard that.
Officially cancer-free. Sweet.
And yeah, it's time to get back out and start swing. I don't know if I already know how. I'm going to be out of practice.
You know what?
That's for daggone sure. I got my detector in there charging.
Yes, you do.
On it. So I have to make sure that it's, which it ain't going to hurt if it's.
How long has it been since we've been detecting? I mean, I know it's been weeks, but not months. Has it been 2 months?
It's been that home site
was in 2020.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been over a month since we've detected.
Yes.
Easy, man. It sucks.
I'll be glad to get out and swing a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to be fun doing the yard here.
Very muddy though, like you said.
I'm
soppy.
hoping that it's full of fines. It would be so cool.
I hope so.
It would be cool.
Then we'll hit some curb strips and.
Yep. Anyone? Nope. Same people here is just popping in. But yeah, we're not going to stay on long tonight, guys. We'll try to maybe drag it out an hour if we can possibly.
Hey, Mason Merck, good to see you. I see J-Man. Metal Sharks. Greetings to you too, J-Man.
Thanks,
good
Mason
to
Merck,
see
for
you.
stopping in. Good video tonight, guys. Yeah, I was jumping the gun there on that bell, asking you all, hey, did it still have the dinger in it? And you're like, well, wait a minute there, Robert. We'll see. And then next, there it is. That was so cool. Yep, good find, guys. I love seeing the bells and when they still ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
What is that little thing inside those bells called?
It's a dinger.
Is it a ding-a-linger?
A ding-a-ling.
A ding-a-linger? It's a Hey, Northern Fam, good to see you.
Northern Fam. That's what I was trying to remember their channel today. And you was like, no, it ain't Northern Found. And I said, yes, it's Northern Found.
Okay.
Because when we were on CC134, and I was going to get them subbed in to CC134 so we could go over and watch.
Clapper.
And I was like, you was like, no, it ain't Northern Found. I was like, I think it is, but I didn't even, so I know now. What is it?
Mason Merck says, not a ding-a-linger.
Not a ding-a-linger.
Clapper.
Clapper. Clapper or smacker? Was he saying smacker?
Hey, digging up the Carolinas. Good to see you.
Jeremy. Yep. Thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely.
Which we seen where he had popped in earlier.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That was before we went live. Yes.
Before we went live.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that, we're live?
Come on.
I've been saying this live, all this stuff live.
Clap on, clap off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary says, I'm voting Clark is the
That's right. Looter 8 is also Northern Found.
Okay. Okay.
We were about out of the loop, but I knew it was Northern Found.
And I said no. I was wrong. I was wrong. I admit it.
Wow. Oh my God, guys. 30 years. It took me 30 years. 30 years to get to admit she was wrong. Oh, God.
I don't know CPR, guys. Let me go ahead and do him in.
Hey, keep digging. Thanks for stopping
digging.
by.
Good seeing you.
Oh
gosh.
Yeah, you have to excuse us, guys. You know,
I know I should have, but it don't happen a lot.
We're ding-a-lings here, man. We're my ding-a-linger fell out a long time ago. You shake up there, ain't nothing up there. No.
Might be a few drips out of the ears. Green water.
It ain't even green, man.
We had company today.
Yeah, it was nice.
My cousin from Paintsville, Kentucky, come to visit.
And got out and took a drive and decided to drive from Paintsville to Huntington. So
that was about what? their little trip they took.
Definitely a couple hours because they went to where their camper's sitting and checked on it and then come down here.
30 years. First time Melissa's wrong, says Richie. I see you, Danny boy. Like just a dig. Good to see you.
Hey, Dan. Thanks for stopping by. Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. Only took me 30 years. Jeez.
And you know what?
I ain't got another 30 guys to try to get anything else to sink in.
And I know some people think that's a morbid thought, and I will not stay on this subject, but I was 25 when Robert met me. Okay, I'm 55 now. I do not have.
You were how old? You told me you were younger than that.
Oh, zip it. I don't have. Maybe a few years more ahead of me is what went by with us two together, but one never knows that. So it's something you got to wrap your head around and just take every day, one day at a time, and love the one you're with and tell them you love them each and every day, even though you could just choke them. Okay, I'm done.
Were you talking about me?
Oh, no. I was talking to all 21 people that are here this evening. Hey,
and we want to thank all 21 of these people for being here this evening with us. Always.
I see Colleen. Good to see you, Colleen.
And Colleen, if you've seen us earlier over in Madison, is CC134. That's us for right now. It's just we're still Googled.
Googled
us. And found out they didn't like us no more. Google finally Googled us.
Mary says, Melissa, after 30 years, how much have you started drinking? I was drinking at the time I met Robert.
I wasn't. I did afterwards, though. Heavily. I dove right into the bottom of that bottle.
Goodness. Anyhow, Virgil needs a wrench. I can't reach him because of.
I will when we can get back on the Clark's Cove detecting. Right, so
Virgil,
now,
when we're back,
I have no power. I have no powers, and so
yeah, we got scroogled.
Yeah, scroogled.
It does explain a lot, doesn't it?
We'll get something figured out. I might have to do some little bit of tweaking. But I'll get it all figured out. I'm waiting. I got a message said to wait 7 days. So, I got one that said 48 hours. Then I get one that says 7 days. So I'm just going to wait. Probably, I don't know when I'm going to try to get back on there. Because like I said, I don't have a video right now. So until I can get a couple of videos made, we're just going to kind of wait it out. And it's happened to us before. It's been a while.
It has been a while, ain't it?
Since we've been locked out of our Google. And last time it was like, I remember there was one time it was like 7 days before I could freaking sign back on.
It was a while.
And then there was one time I went like 3-4 days that I had to wait, all because of trying to sign in on another device. Yeah. Go figure. Then they want to arrest, they want to act like, oh my God, so much trouble on your turn. But then you get hacked and it's, who cares? We don't care if you get hacked, but you try to sign in on another device and man, they got the guns out and, coming down on the tethers and shoot, man, you think, think ICE's coming to get you, deport you back over the border, man, That's how Google acts, just because I'm trying to use my new tablet.
Yeah, I know.
Daggone it.
Robert, have you tried changing passwords?
Yes, I'm going to have to. Honestly, I'm kind of being lazy with it.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take a day and get it all fixed, see if we can get on it. I figure probably after a couple more days, I'm going to be able to sign.
Should be able to.
Back on there, so. Like I said, we'll get it worked out one way or another. I mean, it's just a bump in the road.
But all of our snow has melted. And so.
Except for the piles where they have it all piled up from scraping. But,
I'm just talking about in our yard.
Oh,
and
sorry.
Well, I'm trying to get this.
Sorry.
Hey, Adventures in Michigan with Lisa. Good to see you.
Please. Excuse me.
So tomorrow we are going to get out and do some metal detecting. It's supposed to be 60s. Yeah, 62 Yeah, 62.
I'm looking forward to it. It was up 51, 52 today. We actually got to get out.
We got out and took a walk. Yes, we did.
Nice to get out and take a little walk, stroll.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
We hope not.
Yesterday, we went out. We went over to Ashland, Kentucky.
Oh my Lord!
And we're sitting at the red light, and I just happened to
look. This was a highly traffic area.
High traffic area, right in the middle of town.
Where you cross the bridge to go from Kentucky to Ohio.
And I'm sitting there, and I look over. Here come 4 deer.
Oh my Lord!
Running straight towards us, straight towards traffic. Luckily, there was no traffic moving at the time. Lights were all red, and here they come right in front of the truck. Hit the sidewalk. A couple of them fall. Then they're up, and then they're running basically right down the middle of Main Street, heading towards the park.
Oh, and they were booking it.
They
had been from the river. I know from drinking, for the morning, but.
Right in the middle of Ashland town.
I thought for sure I was going to see something bad.
Yeah, that would have been. Yeah.
You'd have took me to the nut house if so.
Then I guess we got the country following us. We got up this morning before the sun. We was up. Oh my gosh, I don't know what time.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock this morning. So we got up, went downstairs, and was having coffee, and my 1 cup a week, and we're hearing this. I'm like, Annabelle's got a hairball. Go check on her. So Melissa gets up, walks over there, and well, Annabelle's fine. She's sitting in there, and then she can still hear it.
I heard it outside
she's like, it's outside the window. So she opens up the blinds, and then here's a big raccoon on the neighbor's roof.
Had just climbed out of or getting ready to climb back into their holly tree, and there was another one there.
Up in there. So
they were making some kind of weird racket.
So I don't know what they were just. They're scavengers,
Yeah.
So like, okay. At least it don't feel like we're in the city so much. I've got some raccoons and squirrels running around.
They figured if the Clark's gone city, they were too.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's about right. Yeah. So that was cool seeing raccoon up on the neighbor's roof this morning.
And I wanted a milkshake.
Yeah.
Robert had mentioned something about wanting a milkshake, which we don't keep ice cream. Of course, like everybody else, you keep ice cream, you're going to eat it. But anyway, before we got back home, I said, let's get some ice cream. So I thought Robert was going to walk in and come back out with just a pint for us to share or something. He comes out with a gallon bucket.
Okay. You get one of the little, which you don't really get a carton,
a carton.
Carton like we used to get as kids. You get these little round tubs with a little lid on it. Well, it was it was going to be over $4 for that. Well, the big gallon one was only $7 something. Hey, anyone in here is going to say you get the gallon, of course.
and I did say, well, the bucket will come in handy as well.
The bucket will come in handy later on.
Yeah.
So we made
milkshakes.
Strawberry, because it was a strawberry swirl. So we made strawberry milkshakes this evening. And I said, now think, the milkshake we just made right there at home for $7 for a whole tub, gallon. If you was to go somewhere and buy that milkshake, it would cost you the $7.
I think I quarreled about that once before we went to Dairy Queen and got 2 blizzards.
$200 blizzards.
Which is just a blizzard or a milkshake with cookies crumbled up in. I had Oreo and he had M&M.
$7. I've got enough ice cream down there to make us another probably 5 or 6, 7 more milkshakes.
And those blizzards, what was it? $13
for those $2 suckers. I said, blizzard. Never again will I do that.
That's my last trip to Dairy Queen.
And then, like this evening, we were saying, and if you want a blizzard, just go get you some chocolate vanilla swirl ice cream, or just some regular vanilla ice cream, and go get your favorite candy, whether it's M&M's, Heath Bar, Butterfingers. Crunch them up, put them in there, mix it up all in your blender, and make homemade milkshakes. Man, it's so much
butters
better than going.
They are, aren't they? Because you can get them as thick as you want, or
Yep. So, hey.
And as big as you want.
So Robert isn't only vibrating. Cheap bullshit.
It is Wild Man.
But no, seriously, I remember come to Dairy Queen and get your 99-cent Blizzard. Gosh, now they're what?
$13 for one.
$6, $7 a piece. What happened? And
that wasn't a large one.
No, that was the small one.
Yeah, because we don't.
Oh God, I wasn't going to get a large one. Large one would have been what, $15, $20
a piece
for a large
Cheezo piece.
So, yeah, that was just So I mean,
orange crust soda over vanilla ice cream, yes. Or root beer.
Root beer, making homemade root beer floats are awesome, man. Go get you some A&W root beer or cream ale, and some good ice cream. Oh my goodness, put it in a mug, pour a little bit of root beer, ice cream, root beer, ice cream, root beer, ice cream, and like level it up like that. And
chicken noodle soup sounds good.
Yeah, we were going to have chicken noodle soup tomorrow if we went
metal detecting
out in the woods, but we're not going to be going home. But probably next weekend we're going to try to go and hit a couple of home sites. And we're afraid also that the creeks are liable to be up because, man, it poured the rain here the other night and day. We woke up.
After all the snow and ice we've had.
We woke up and I was like, man, it is pouring out, Melissa. So we got up, went downstairs, and it was running down the street like a daggone river. Well, not a river, but a creek. It was
brisk, wasn't it?
Yep.
Moving quite well.
Coming down pretty good. So, yeah, definitely ground's going to be sloppy, muddy, mucky. That's okay because signals will be popping. Temperature's going to be perfect temperature tomorrow. It's going to be sunny, 62 degrees, ground wet. It's going to be perfect conditions for metal detecting. So I'm hoping this yard, at least one of us find. I'd have to think there'd at least be a wheat penny. We're cross our fingers for a silver.
I would like to think there's 3 or 4 really good
I'd love to find maybe a button.
I'm Zaxxon. Good to see you.
Hey, I'm Zaxxon. Thanks for stopping by. It's something like that. You never know. We'll just not know till we get out there and start swinging and see what we can uncover. And like I said, cross our fingers and hope we get something. Yep. I guess even if it's a zinking. We'll take a zinking.
We'll take whatever we dig.
We'll take one of them Jefferson quarters and Washington nickels and Benjamin Franklin dimes.
Mark the Bird Hunter. I bet you
who in the hell let
anxious.
him in here, man? God.
He says after like 3 months or so, I will finally be going out detecting tomorrow.
Thought we got rid of him, man. Pete.
Birds of a feather flock together, don't they, Mark?
Shoot, no, thanks for stopping by, Mark.
Absolutely, yes. We appreciate all of you on here this evening. We're not going to stay, too long, and I know tonight. You all heard us say that before.
Yeah, and then we're in like 2 hours, but not tonight. I'm going to cut you all off. Like I said, I didn't even want to do this tonight. She was the one that forced me here.
He's full.
And there is actually a gun laying here, guys. You all can't see it, but there is a gun laying there, pointed at me.
Hey, Jim Steele.
With a little string going around, and she's got her foot over there on it. She taps it, it goes off. I'm calling her.
Robert, make yourself a shake. Chocolate ice cream and Budweiser.
Someone call 911 for me, please.
There needs to be 911 called.
Make yourself a chocolate shake, ice cream, and Budweiser. I don't like Budweiser, so I can't do that.
Yes, we did Wild Man Digging. We had a good chat last time about old TV shows. And you know what? I'm glad you brought that up.
What was Paul and Hassel talking about? An old television show, Pinky Blinds, or what was it called?
Pinky Blinder?
Pinky Blinder?
I don't know.
Said it was like from the 20s or something, and we haven't Googled it yet.
Yeah. So, if you all know what we're talking about, please let us know.
Yeah.
It tastes like piss, don't it, Mary? All beer tastes the same. Peaky Blinders.
Who's
That's
right. Using bad language.
Because I said what I said. I said it because I said it, not because someone out there said it, Robert.
That's someone out there.
No.
I was getting ready to boot someone.
No. But anyhow, back to Wild Man Digging. There was something.
We'll have no gambling on here either, guys. No gambling, no swearing. Was you saying something? Go ahead, please. I'll be quiet.
Okay. But there was a TV show I used to watch, and I could not think of it last Saturday. Alias, Smith, and Jones. Do you folks remember that one?
I drink my beer room temperature.
Alias,
Smith, I can drink it room temperature. I prefer it cold, but if it's warm, I've drank it warm before. True story here, guys. When I was a teenager, I used to mow lawns, and I used to mow my brother's lawn. He had a pretty nice sized lawn, and him and his wife, just to help me make a little bit of money as a teenager, I used to go over and mow their lawn on Saturdays, and I'd always take me some beer with me. I don't know, I was at the time, 16, 17, right around in there, just starting to drive. And they had a deep freezer in out in their garage. And so I go out there and plug it in and put my beer down in it. And if his wife was there, she'd always come out there and unplug that daggone freezer. As soon as my beer would start getting cold, she'd come out there and unplug that freezer on me. And so I just ended up learning to drink beer warm at that point in time, because it was every time I'd have my beer and plug that freezer in, she'd come out there and unplug it on me. And so I just started
terrible thing
drinking it. Well, of course, back then I was drinking Blatz. Now, if anyone out there that's beer drinkers and been drinking beer, if you ever drank Blatz beer, you know what I'm talking about. So warm Blatz beer is about like drinking warm. Yeah, you might as well be drinking kangaroo urine.
I've never drank any urine
that
before.
Stuff is rough. That's like we used to before we were old enough to, because we get it. Of course, you get people to get it for you when you was underage, and we used to
Martha Burgutter, thank you.
Me and my buddies, we used to save up our money and get big jug beer. Now that's exactly what it was. 40-ounce bottle. The label just said big jug beer. And we get that stuff. We get a milk crate of it. Have 8 bottles in it. We'd sit down behind the bowling alley and chug, chug, chug. For the swear jar for when I slip up and say a bad word. Yeah. You have been fined 5 credits for using the bad language, man.
When I was talking about Alias, Smith, and Jones, because you was talking about your
warm flat beer sucks, yeah.
Your
what?
Past. Madison, Maine did not know the name, wasn't familiar with Alias, Smith, and Jones, and neither was Wild Man.
Oh, now who played in that? We just looked
it up, but I don't think it was anyone that was a popular actor, and it was a short-lived.
How you spelled
Alias? Alias.
Alias.
Smith and Jones.
Okay, that
was in 1971.
Ben Murphy and Roger Davis was Alias, Smith and Jones, 1971.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. There. Have to go over to the the Internet Movie Database.
Yes. Yes, Rachel, you did let us know that your sister moved to St. Albans. Yes, you did. But yeah, that said 1971, and I knew I was a wee thing
Headache in a can.
when I watched it, but I was only like 2 in 1971, so I guess what I was watching was reruns.
Or Wiedemann. Yes, Wiedemann. There was actually remember red, white, and wheat. I don't know where it was all at. It was red, white, and blue beer. and it was just in a red, white, and blue can, and that's what it was called, red, white, and blue beer. That was some like back in the day. You get like a 6-pack for $1.25 of this stuff.
I never was a beer person. I liked Boone's Farm.
My brother worked at a little beer drive-through in Huntington one time back when I was, oh gosh, I was probably 16, 17 when he worked there. And we used to sit back in the cooler and taste test all the different beers. And let me tell you that the one, it's like an Oriental beer. It's called Sapporo or something. It's in a silver can. It's small at the bottom and it kind of hourglasses up. Yeah, that's enough to make a donkey gag. And Foster's. Now, Foster's is not too bad. Just don't really drink too much of Foster's. That's an Australian lager. What is it,
Jim
Robert?
Steele.
Do a giveaway for a milkshake and have Melissa do it would be a milkshake when the time got there. But anyway, she'd drink it before she got out the door anyway. So
I love milkshakes and ice cream.
We used to sit and taste test a lot of different beers, and some of that stuff ain't.
Like I said, I will drink a Guinness from time to time or something different.
Guinness is good for you because Guinness has a lot of iron in it, and they actually serve that to their patients over in Britain and England. That's no joke because it has a lot of iron in it.
Don't they have a little ball in it or something?
It's got a little plastic marble down in the can.
Plastic marble.
Yeah, it's what it is. It's some kind of little. But hey, Guinness, I love me a good Guinness from time to time, definitely. And now some of this stuff out there, I think it tastes like cardboard that's been soaked in water, and then you drink the water. And that's what some of these beers that they have out there taste like right now. I mean, I don't know how people think that it's even. I don't know. Just call me old fashioned. Just give me a PBR any day of the. I mean, I'll take a PBR any day of the week.
Oh goodness.
Sapporo is from Japan. Had it there. Yes, exactly. You're right. But I was not a fan of that. Definitely not a fan of that.
Jim Steele says I would have given it to Melissa anyway if he would have won.
I made a homemade shake, like a banana shake. My kids loved them when they was little. Had to make them all the time. That sounds good.
Banana shake.
We make banana pancakes.
Banana pancakes.
She makes
your bananas have to be though extra ripe.
Yeah. She makes
like for your banana bread.
Like you was making banana bread, but yeah.
Yep.
Banana split. Oh, that'd be good.
I haven't had banana split.
So that's one thing other than Dairy Queen, which we have a little. It's down in Canova. It's called Austin's Ice Cream, and they're like still one of the homemade ice cream stands. But my gosh, when they open,
yes,
you might as well. You better hope you have reservations.
Oh,
otherwise you go down there and you're going to stand or sit for probably an hour or better to get whatever you want. It's ridiculous. That place stays. We was going to go down there one time. I was like, I ain't sitting in line.
Now, I mean,
they were down the sidewalk.
My patience. I will not sit long and wait. I'll say, let's just move on down the road.
I'll go to Wendy's and get me a Frosty first.
I do not have patience when it comes to sitting for a long period of time and just waiting.
Yeah, but it does. But it's an awesome place. It's been there for, I don't know, Melissa. It was there when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because my grandmother lived down there in Cerrito or in Canova. So I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's been there ever since I was
a
kid.
Long time.
Yeah.
That's like making reservations for somewhere. I don't do reservations.
What do I look like, an Indian? Yeah, really. I like to do French toast out of pecan bread or raisin bread.
Oh, that sounds good. Amethyst.
Yeah, bread. Oh gosh, here guys, lately we have been on this bread kick. And I told Melissa today that we have got to.
We like different breads.
Yes, we are bread be bread fanatics and
French toast.
I love trying different breads and getting different breads. I love the marble bread.
Not made with marbles.
Marble.
I know.
Not marbles.
I know. I
marble.
Said, that's what I said. Not made with marbles.
But not made with marble.
It's just marbles because it's a brown and white bread.
What I'm talking about.
They might.
We did a sandwich with that the other night.
That was a good sandwich.
That's good bread.
Bacon.
I like buying the
egg.
What are they? They're the big long
like
loaves,
baguettes,
and it's not very big, or just like yay big around. Yeah, and it's like 2 feet long of bread.
Mm-hmm. I don't know their exact description, but they're good.
Those are good.
Peanut butter sandwich on pumpernickel.
Yeah,
it's good bread too.
There's a little place not far from I can't think now. It's called the Wild Ramp, and they carry a lot of odd homemade Amish.
Yeah,
and they've got a what was it called? A Russian black bread.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wanted to get it so bad, but we had a. So I'm going to wait, but I'm going to get a loaf of it. It's like $7 a loaf, but I'm going to try it. I want to see. Robbie, is the way you'll find your marbles? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it comes to breads and cheeses and stuff like that, yeah, we have definitely.
And I love grilled bread. It's not putting it in the toaster, just putting some butter in a skillet and letting it melt.
And you got to use real butter.
Real butter. Margarine works, but real butter does the trick. If you want
that flavor, that true flavor, get you some real butter,
crispy.
Put it in your frying pan, just grill that bread like you would a grilled cheese sandwich, just without all that grilled cheese, just without the cheese,
butter
just the bread,
and bread,
just butter and bread and all. It's
Yep, it is tasty.
Yep. Then throw you some bacon on there, some peanut butter, and if you all have never had toast, peanut butter, and bacon on top of it, that is one of the best things you'll ever eat
in an iron skillet, or as we like to say around here, Wall Man, iron skillet.
Iron.
Get that iron skillet out of there.
Skillet out there.
Ethel.
Get it from up there. From up there.
Yeah. I toast everything in the air fryer. You know what? I'll let Robert talk about the air fryer since he's the one that uses it.
The other day we got some of them flat pita breads. Well, they're about that big around. You get them packaged. There's like 8 of them in a package, and we love them things and toast them and use it. Well, I had never put one in the air fryer by itself without having like toppings or something on it. So I put the daggone thing in the air fryer, and I turn, sitting there and everything, and I turn it on, and I'm like sitting there, I'm like, man, that freaking air fryer is making an odd noise.
It was.
I was like, what the hell's wrong with it? It's going. I don't know what the hell it was doing. Weird noise. So I pause it and pull it out. I can't pull the daggone the drawer out. It would suck my pita bread
up inside of it,
up into the.
Pulled it right up,
and I'm like, man, it sucked the pita bread up in there. So I got it, and then I stuck it back in, and then when I pulled it out, it was raising back up again. So I had to kind of leave the drawer open, just cracked, just a hair. And it'll do the same if you put like a
Cynthia.
If you put like a piece of cheese on top of something. Hell, it'll suck that piece of cheese clean up off of it and move it over into the
Now listen, we use those pita breads, but we'll make mini pizzas with them. And they're weighted down with sauce and veggies and cheese and meat. So they're heavy.
But just by themselves.
I'm going to assume that's how the air fryer works. It has a sucking mechanism.
It has to, because it sucked my pita bread up into its mechanism.
Yeah. But
that did not sound right, guys.
They understand. But only word we could think of. But slices of cheese, every time Robert to put one on a burger or something, whatever,
it'll be.
pull it
I
back
pull
out,
it's laying over onto the
cheeses
side.
fell off,
and I'm like, well, how does it slide off there? Like, well, it's not sliding. It's because it's sucking it up off of it. And when I pull it out, then it drops down. Oh Lord, that's crazy. But I love the air fryer, guys. I mean, I'm not knocking it. It's just crazy because it does that.
Yeah,
they'll all be experimenting it now with their air fryers.
They'll go get those little. What are they called? Greek flatbreads
Greek
or pita breads?
Yeah, they're round, about yay big round. They're
like
just
mini
unleavened
pizza.
Yeah, they make awesome pizzas.
They do.
They make an awesome crust in the air fryer.
They do.
Put your sauce, and then just whatever toppings. You know, everyone has different taste when it comes to their toppings, and put it in there for about 6-7 minutes.
I'm assuming now. I'm not interrupting you, but
yeah, you are.
Chad is just moving, and I thought, something's happened.
Well, they're listening to my
air fryer experience. Rachel says I'm heading out to have to do some deep cleaning.
Words of wisdom.
I won't be able for a bit, and the right shoulder is about 80% healed, so should be interesting. Good luck on that, Rachel, and we wish you well.
I don't like dry fryers.
Instead of air fryers, she calls them dry fryers.
Dry fryers.
That's a tongue twister. Dry fryers.
I love ours. Except this one I'm using now. See, the old one was like a Gamora or something.
And
now I've got a Ninja, and I'm still learning how to use it because, man, that thing
it'll smoke quick.
I have to temperature. I'm still learning on the temperatures of it because stuff that I was cooking on, say 400 on my other one, I put on 400 on this, and then just a couple of seconds, man, there's smoke rolling out of the thing. The kitchen's full of smoke and house full of smoke, and I'm like, okay, I got to start learning a little bit more. But I like my old one better than the Ninja one. But it's a great air fryer. It is a good one.
We're not the type of people to go out and buy another one.
No, I won't. I'll use it
until we can't use it no more.
I can't use it no more. Yeah.
See you, Rachel.
Basic dash air fryer, one dial, cooks great. Okay.
Y'all get a basic
Gamora,
dash.
What I use. Yeah. Now I love my Gamora one. Yeah. It just I used that thing till it was time for the boneyard on it.
Oh, my Lord, it was.
I liked it. I want to go buy another one, but I got my Ninja.
We've used it for what, 2 years?
Over, man. And
over 2 years.
We used it for everything.
Yeah.
I basically threw my outside grill away when we got the air fryer. So the only thing I really use is air fryer and smoker. I love my smoker. Put a chicken in the smoker for 3.5 hours, and then oh man, there ain't nothing better. Love my smoker.
No, they do make good chickens, don't they?
Yes, they do. You got to take your chicken and cover it in mustard. I know you might think that's sick, but squirt that SOB down with mustard inside and out and rub it down. Let it sit. Let it sit for a little bit with that mustard on it.
Sometimes we do honey and mustard.
Yeah, sometimes I'll do a honey mustard and brown sugar sometimes, and barbecue.
Yep.
But my main thing is mustard over it.
I'm a garlic powder person.
Put it in the air fryer, and then about 45 minutes before it's ready to come out, that's when I'll put my wood chips in.
Yeah. And
let it do, and when it comes out, that thing will be as golden brown. I'm gonna have to do one of these days. But man, I love my smoker, man. That thing is love putting chicken. That's mainly the only thing we use it for is put chicken in it. We've put salmon in it. We've put sausages, steak, roast.
Miracle
we tried
Whip and flour and bake the chicken. Miracle Whip and flour. Okay.
Bake the chicken. But yeah. I've heard Miracle Whip.
So, Mary, what do? Do you just take the Miracle Whip and go over your chicken and then sprinkle with flour, or do you mix the two together and then put over it?
Yeah. Get honey, get you some honey and just regular or whatever mustard you like. We just use regular old,
just regular
Great
yellow
Value,
mustard. Yeah.
And I'll mix it to taste how you want it. Oh
Yep.
man. And like I said, sometimes I'll put a little bit of brown sugar in there, maybe just a little bit of dash of barbecue. So you have honey, mustard, brown sugar, barbecue sauce. You can come whatever, make up your own sauce. But honey and mustard is good with a little brown sugar
It
in
is.
It makes an awesome marinade to put over a chicken and put in the smoker. It does. So I mean, but then
pork loin in the smoker.
Yeah,
awesome.
we kind of steer away from pork loin. We love bacon, but when it comes to pork chops and sausages and
pork loin is so lean too. But we need to break over because that does sound good, doesn't it?
Get a big pork loin and throw in the smoker.
Yes, it sounds yummy. I love
Mandy's Candy. Thanks for stopping by.
Yes.
And if you're going to fry chicken, and I've told you guys this a million times, you got to soak it in buttermilk.
That is
I'm telling you, if you're frying chicken, buttermilk, lard, and an iron skillet.
Mm-hmm.
And then whatever you want to, I just use basic cornmeal.
Okay.
I've seen,
Mary.
What is it?
Dip your chicken in the Miracle Whip and then roll it in flour.
Some people I've seen use
do a live with that, Robert.
corn chips, or not corn chips, but
corn flakes
to roll their chicken in. I just use basic cornmeal to put my chicken, but it's the key to it is soaking it in buttermilk for at least
That's a good idea, Wild Man Digging.
Do a live with that. That would be, and we can now we have good internet. I could go right down there in the kitchen and set up a live stream and do right there in the kitchen, easy. And
I'll be able to interrupt like you did my no-bake cookie.
We were filming that. We wasn't
cookies.
Doing that live.
No, we weren't.
We were just filming that for your video. But going live, you can't be in there. Interrupting the chef.
Did you hear that out there? I can't be in there interrupting.
But yeah, I could do my chicken nugget.
That would be good.
I've done that video.
I'd be a taste tester.
I've done that as a video, but I could do that as a live stream.
Oh my gosh,
sometimes.
You did do that as a video, didn't you?
Doing that as a live stream would be cool. Just go ahead and have the chicken already.
Hey, Dave Lee, good to see you.
Already soaking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, well, yeah, because stuff like that, that's one thing I'm going to miss unless we can grow a couple of jalapeno.
We should be able to.
Unless we can grow some jalapeno popper plants, jalapeno plants, and I'll make
different from heavy cream and an amethyst.
I like doing jalapeno poppers or bites. Jalapeno popper bites is what I call them because they're just little bites. Instead of the whole jalapeno, I'll chop them in half, stuff them, buttermilk, roll them in. You can use breadcrumbs. You can get the panko breadcrumbs.
So Dave Lee was saying buttermilk soak, then flour with salt, pepper, cayenne, egg wash, panko, Crisco to fry.
Yeah. Now, see, a lot of times when I do my chicken and I'll
Sounds good, Mary.
I buttermilk it and then roll it in.
Well, thank you, Wild Man. I appreciate that.
Cornmeal. I will take my cornmeal and then I'll put garlic powder, onion powder, Italian, oregano, basil, salt, pepper, and then mix all of that. Then coat my chicken nuggets or whatever I'm frying. It's just chicken, and do that, and then into the hot oil, lard, whatever you're using. And if you always wonder, how do I know when to put it in there? When it's just the oil is just perfect, right? Take you a little pinch of your flour or whatever and sprinkle down in that oil. And when you see it start bubbling a little bit, that's when you want to go ahead and start laying your chicken or whatever you're frying down in there.
Bad Idea says you need good jalapeno seeds, Robert, which we go ahead and buy a plant that's already from the greenhouse at the high school.
And I don't get the hot ones. I like the more
milder, sweeter ones.
And sweeter, just the jalapeno taste without the heat. Because I just can't do.
You are preaching my grandma's recipe. Yes, ramps, wild man.
Oh,
I did a cooking video.
She did.
Yes, on ramps.
On ramps.
It's been,
yeah, you'd have to go back under Clark's Cove detecting videos and find it. But
I think the thumbnail is the ramps and the skillet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We have a few little cooking videos out there in our lineup. You just have to go down through there because I know we have over 500 videos, and that's a lot of videos to try to sit down and go through. But they are.
I did biscuits one time.
Mm-hmm.
And bacon and eggs. I fried chicken.
I've done the jalapeno bites.
You did the jalapeno.
I think I've did chicken. We've did a few. You did some desserts. You did the one dessert from a recipe you got from Corey the Treasure Hunter.
Yes, I did.
And because he was sending out recipes.
He had found them while metal detecting.
And he was sending them out to people. And he said, I'd like to see someone do one of them recipes. So we was like, heck yeah, let's do the one he sent us. So
it's like a raspberry mousse type deal. Anyhow, it's in a video.
It was a good, yeah.
Wild Man says, I love ramps and scrambled eggs and vinegar. Never tried the vinegar. Now I like vinegar on my greens, like collards.
So we do ramps and fried potatoes.
Fried potatoes and scrambled with eggs.
Yeah. Do fried potatoes, scrambled eggs, and ramps all together. Biscuits on the side.
Oh my goodness. And I love fried apples.
Fried apples. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. I grew up and my mom and dad had an apple tree, which was called a June apple. Some people, I think, refer to them as early transparents. Any of you all that might know what I'm talking about. But that was the best apple for frying. Oh, goodness sakes. And that's just an old
ramps. What the fuck are ramps?
Ramps.
It's like a wild onion.
Or leek. Garlicky onion taste.
Oh, it's just awesome.
They come up in April.
It's onion. Onions. If you love onions, you're gonna love ramps.
Corey the Treasure Hunter. I've been lurking. I remember you guys made the dish.
Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome, Corey. But yeah, ramps are just, if you're an onion person and you love onions and garlic, you'd love ramps.
Yes, you would.
If you get the chance to try to hunt them down in your area, do so.
Let me tell you something though about ramps. If you sweat, you're going to stink. And people ain't going to be able to stand you.
Oh,
Melissa,
my dad
would tell if oil's hot enough to stick Robert's finger in, and how loud he yells.
Hey, Petey Sandigger.
Hey, Frankie, how's it going?
But yeah,
good to see you.
My dad absolutely loved ramps, and he would eat them things, and my mom would complain because when he would sweat, you can smell those things coming. I'm going to assume they'd be great for detoxing yourself if you was to eat a lot of them.
Oh, they're pungent.
They are awesome though. You put them in scrambled eggs or fried potatoes, and they just give everything this awesome.
They do linger for a bit.
Yes, they do. But they are awesome. So if you ever get a chance you Google them in your area. See if there's maybe somewhere a market through in the springtime that someone's harvesting them. And when they grow, you'll see them out. They'll be in little patches, and you'll just see this green leaf that's long and thin coming up, and they'll be in little bunches. And you just pull it up, and it have a little ball, a little young green onion.
Yep.
Except they're just a whole lot tastier.
Dave Lee says asparagus makes your pee smell.
Oh my goodness, yes it does. I love asparagus. And yes, it will.
Frankie says, I'm not far from you guys, just a few hours. Where you at, Frankie? I remember last week you said you was going to be up close in this area.
At least 3 days after. Yeah.
But ramps are very delicious. They grow around the same time, which I guess the molly moochers or dryland fish, morels, whatever they're called.
Mushrooms.
Coming up a little earlier. But oh my goodness. All of that outdoorsy spring stuff is just
getting
awesome.
Close.
And it is getting closer.
It's all getting closer. With first day of February, it's kind of crazy.
Yep. You are right. Exactly.
You are right.
Bluefield. Frankie's in Bluefield, right on Virginia, West Virginia line. Yep, that's
south.
That is south.
East
of us.
I
yeah.
think. Or
we'd have to go to Charleston and go
I'd
south on.
Google
Is that 77 or 79? 77 maybe.
One of those,
I'm not
one
sure.
Of those
The
sevens.
Turnpike, West Virginia Turnpike.
One of those 7 numbers.
I'm going to say what, 5 hours? Maybe.
From here now, no, it wouldn't be that now.
Probably then.
Here, I'll tell you what. I'll find out real quick.
He's a bunch of buttons.
HUNTINGTON. Yes, I can spell my home state or city. Huntington, West Virginia to BLELD.
West Virginia.
Bluefield, West Virginia. Pow. Okay, distance is 2 hours
and 26 2 hours and 26
far
minutes.
apart if you drive nonstop.
Well,
some people might be able to drive nonstop.
That's right.
Okay, now here's the map. Already pulled up a map of
it. Excuse me.
We don't need this ad. I wish they had these ads.
That's saying mileage there. Go.
157 miles, 2 hours and 26 minutes.
Yeah.
$13 to $26 for gas.
Costs a little more than 13.
That's pretty bad. $13 a gallon?
No, 13.
I know it. But yeah, that ain't
That's not as far as I thought it was.
No, not as far. You said what, 5 hours?
That's what because I didn't know.
I didn't think it'd be that far. Yeah. Yes.
Caleb lives there now. I see.
Stories. Okay. If y'all have milk cows, keep them away from
the ramps.
Yeah.
The milk will tell you.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Your milk would taste like ramps. Onions.
Frankie, next time you come to Bluefield, if you
let
us know in advance,
maybe we'll try to get together, do some detecting or something.
Make the drive down and just meet you guys for just a few minutes.
Go out to lunch or something.
Yeah, let us know the next time you make the trip.
And go to lunch. That'd be fun. Definitely.
Tell Caleb we said howdy.
Oh,
I see Annabelle's
our
leaving.
Alarm clock's leaving.
Yeah, yes, she's our alarm clock.
6 o'clock every morning. It's meow, meow, meow. Let's get up and feed me.
A Wild Man Digging wants to know how far we are from Kaiser, West Virginia. Now, I do not know exactly where Kaiser is, but we'll find out.
Huntington,
West Virginia to Kaiser, K-E-Y.
I don't think we're far.
K-E-Y-S-E.
K-E-Y.
I'm most sure that's how it was spelled. K-E-Y-S-E-R. K-E-Y-S-E-R.
Well, it'll correct me if I didn't. Distance, but yeah, Kaiser.
That says 200 miles. 4 hours and 27 minutes.
Yeah, 4 hours and 28 minutes.
If you drive nonstop.
Nonstop.
The halfway point is Roanoke, West Virginia.
Yeah, that's okay.
I see.
Now. Yeah, that's a little bit farther there, definitely. That's across from us.
That's across the state.
Pretty well almost across the state. Yeah.
Straight shot, according to that.
Because that is right, isn't it?
Yes.
Did he spell that
right here? K-E-Y-S-E-R. Yeah.
So yeah. Garlic as well.
Caleb's wife is expecting their second baby due March 24th. Oh my goodness sakes, boy, girl.
I gotta watch. I don't want to click myself off because we'd be really messed up. Which we are right.
We're up next.
Oh yeah, we're at quitting point. See you later, guys. Bye. But yeah, that's cool. Yep. But yeah, next time you plan, weather's nice and stuff, let us know. We'll get together. At least, like I said, we'll get together and go to lunch or something, or we could throw some detectors in there and.
Never know, there might be a little city park there somewhere.
Yeah, do some swinging.
Yeah. If it just be for a couple of hours, because I know spending time with Caleb and grandchildren, that's number one.
That's the first thing that comes.
Yes, it is.
Then the other stuff later on. But yeah, family's definitely first and foremost when it comes to that. But yeah, it would be fun.
That would be fun, Frankie. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, we're always, we're up for it.
Yep. Would love to do a hunt with y'all sometime, Wild Man Digging says. Hey, I tell you, once this weather starts getting more warmer and staying that way, we'll be able to get out and do more detecting.
Yeah, and especially now that we ain't stuck out in the sticks.
It takes 45 minutes to go anywhere.
Once again, I'm not knocking the country, but when you live where we live, it's 45 minutes just to get to try to start going somewhere. It gets old. It does. So
it
now
does get old.
When you drop that 45-minute drive, and now from where we're at now, we can just take off and we can hit the interstate within just minutes.
Yeah,
and then down the road we can go.
Yeah,
a whole lot easier than having to drive 45 minutes to get out
just to get out to
64.
where we're at. Yeah,
to start going to where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And some people might think, well, Clark's 45 minutes ain't nothing, but it was to us.
It starts getting old.
Especially 45 minutes one way.
And then when you want to get home.
Yeah. Yeah. And it makes you rush when you drive into town and hurry up and get all your stops, because we'd save them all for one trip. Now,
shoot, when you're just
minutes from stuff.
15 minutes from everything, it seems like. It's nice. Geographical oddity. 15 minutes from everywhere.
What movie?
And we're even 15 minutes from Fiji. That's even the wildest thing. We're only 15 minutes from Fiji.
What the heck? You're out of your gourd. Lord.
They definitely sit there going, okay, he's lost it.
Robert's brain is...
Well, she's hit me in the head too many times, guys. I'm telling you, I need some help here.
And you all know he's deserved every knock to that noggin. Oh,
I mean, come on. Shoot. I don't know.
He's exaggerating.
What I could be talking about it sometimes.
He's exaggerating.
Do you go? Oh my God.
She's back.
There it is.
Miss Annabelle.
That's Church from Pet Sematary.
Oh, it is not. Say, how dare you smack him?
She has been a character here lately again. This week she has been a wild one.
Yes, she has.
When we come in yesterday, she was darting through the house like mad.
You'd have thought she'd had a hold of catnip or something. Yeah. Oh, brother, where art thou, Melissa? Yes, oh man, you are right. They loved him up and turned him into a horny toad. We love that movie.
Definitely.
Oh,
Pete.
Pete.
Pete. Pete. Oh God, they get us started on certain movies. Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, you get opening up a can of worms there.
We love movies. We really do. Maybe sometime I'll come up with a few trivia questions and we'll just do some movie trivia, TV show trivia. But those of you that are not familiar with Alias Smith and Jones, look it up. I thought it was good, but of course I was a wee child at that time. Yeah, wee.
She was small, small.
I'm watching Graffiti Park.
Graffiti Park.
See you, Mary. Good to have you.
I've never heard of.
I've never heard of Graffiti Park. Nope. American Graffiti.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say American Graffiti. Yeah.
We do too.
Yeah, I actually, at one time, she worked for this telemarketing company.
Uh-huh.
And they were doing, it was something for, what was it, like incentive thing?
Yeah, incentive.
And so they were doing game stuff. And they wanted to do some trivia. So I actually sat down and, man, I forget how many trivia questions I come up with from movies and punchlines from movies, and actually put enough trivia questions together for you just about make a game out of it. Yeah, that was fun because.
And it was the type of trivia that you had to think and you had to know your movies.
I did some pretty good ones.
I'm trying to think what was one of the questions.
I'm not even going to go there because that was.
I remember
30
one.
years
What is the name of the two dogs from? Is it The Patriot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. From The Patriot.
The name of the two dogs.
Two Great Danes from The Patriot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was one of them.
That was one of them, and I could not tell you what their names are.
Oh, I can right now. I can tell you easy.
I think
they're planet names.
Yes, that's what I was getting ready to say. I think they're planet names.
Yeah, they're planet names.
Now someone's going to give us the answer.
Yeah, I want to see if someone comes up with, which they're over there Googling it right now.
They probably are. I bet Dave Lee's Googling it because he said, "Ooh, I like trivia." And Adventures in Michigan with Lisa said that graffiti park was with Prince. I love listening to Prince. I truly do.
I have to sit and say I was one that watched Purple Rain and thought it was a pretty good movie.
Mars and Venus.
One's right.
That sounds like an Arnold.
Yeah. Get to the chopper. Go. It's not a tumor.
Go on.
What's that one? What Arnold movie is that from? It's not a tumor.
You all watch
Squid Game. No.
We're old school folks.
The Channel 365. Prince movies tonight.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Kindergarten Cop is. That's great.
What was the other dog's name? Pluto? Am I right?
It's Jupiter or Mars.
Jupiter and Mars. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, Jupiter and Mars. Yep.
Well, do you see what?
I know it, and I know because we've got things we've got to do tomorrow.
I know. We're a little over our hour mark.
Start turning this trivia into.
I could too. We've got 14 people still here, and we could go on. We got 15 now.
We can't, guys.
I know.
We apologize, but we.
But we will.
Like it's just a short stay in the corner tonight, guys. But we've had a blast in here tonight for this hour and 7 minutes that we've been here with you all, and. Like I said, we'll get Clark's Cove back up and Googled.
See you all, man, digging. You have a great rest of your weekend.
As soon as I can, I'll get you guys modded in.
Yeah.
Trust me, I will.
See you, Lisa.
Man, you never know what's happening here at this place. Hey, Danny boy.
Danny boy.
Thanks for stopping
Good night
by,
to
guys.
You. Tell Talisha I said hello.
Are awesome. We appreciate each and every one of you. But yeah, we've got to go out to the Cove tomorrow. We got some things we got to go with. So we're going
to Good night, Bill.
Get up in the morning and go do that, and then come back here and do some metal detecting. Get the camera out and the detectors. Of course, mine's like I said. That's just my hanger right there. Good night, Richie. Dave Lee. Yep. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you. We know we horse around a lot, but it's good to just sit and be us. We'll start talking metal detecting when we're able to do it. We don't do a live stream with any kind of itinerary. We don't have anything planned out. We used to do that. We used to have guests, and we had you guys know a line of questions. And structured to an extent. Kind of got burnt out on, so we're just kind of back to us being spontaneous, talking about whatever, metal detecting. We love metal detecting. We are all about metal detecting, but we don't always talk about it because there's just only so much you can talk about metal detecting. I mean, everyone knows the machines that's out there. Everyone knows pinpointers. They know digging tools, numbers. So, but when we have something we find, we'll talk about it, show you guys. But otherwise, we just hoof it It's just get on here and we go out picking.
But you all
each
think
other.
of ideas you all would like.
But we'll think
for
about
us to do.
Trying
or talk
to
about
get
subjects.
A little bit of trivia.
See you, Mark.
Anything, trivia together. Maybe do a little couple of.
Well,
other people have done it. I know other channels have done trivia,
but it's
we might do a mess around
just
with
a few
it
questions.
bit, but we just kind of hoof it,
movie
guys.
music related.
We're like you never know what we're gonna break into.
Food.
Could break into song and dance.
They don't want to see us
any time,
dance or hear us sing.
Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow. Well, right now you're just a couple hours away, so you know how it goes.
Oh my! I will not break into song, folks.
She can't sing. Oh, she can.
I could carry a tune in a bucket, I guess.
She could carry it to the creek, get some water, maybe. And I can't sing either, but I love to sing.
I like to sing. I'm not good at it,
but my mom was good at it. I've been told I was good at it.
He can sing when puts his mind to it.
Otherwise, I just like to goof off a lot.
And that's a lot.
And that's a lot.
Yeah. But anyhow, folks.
Tater, y'all.
Later.
Oh, I thought Mark TBH said tater all.
No, it says later.
Tater. I'd rather have taters.
Taters are
tater
good.
Tots.
Tater tots. Yes,
tater tots in the air fryer are good. They get really crispy.
They get real crispy.
Nathan's. Yep. Nathan's. Or was that French fries?
That was Nathan's French fries.
French fries. But what was the tater tots we did in the air fryer that was good? Were they just regular old?
No. Were they like not rallies?
Rallies? They were Rillies, not rallies.
I don't know.
But anyways, tater tots are good in the air fryer.
They are good. But anyhow, folks.
Guys, thanks for stopping by for this short stay in the corner tonight. Like she said. And we'll probably see you next Saturday night.
That is the plan.
That is the plan right now. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of metal detecting to talk about.
Yeah, you do have a short. Is that correct?
But I can't put that short out until I get my Google back.
I know it.
Again, but I do have a short ready. It's kind of funny one.
Kind of a funny
Funny ha-ha.
Funny ha-ha.
Yeah.
That's all we'll say about that.
Funny ha-ha.
Just funny ha-ha. And I guess what movie that is, you can tell us next time.
Yep. Yeah. Guys, as always, if you lose it,
we find it.
And we'll see you all on that first good and next good
Cover Find.
Have a good weekend, guys, and
good
be
night,
safe
everybody.
out there.